Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Welcome to the show. Thank you. Welcome. Midweek. Hi. They know it's Wacky Wednesdays. Everyone in the audience gets a car. That starts next Wednesday. I apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bummer.
First up, welcome to the old show. A lot of us love a good old, very expensive shopping trip to Target. You walk in, you think you're going to spend $5, you spend $500. But that's not what this is about. Listen to this. This trip to Target I want to tell you about is involving a little girl in Ohio. Okay, here we go. Police say the young girl stole her parents' car. Okay? Driving 20 minutes to her local Target. She's 8. And they found the car in the Target parking lot after her parents reported the girl missing. When police located the girl inside the Target, she was shopping and enjoying a Frappuccino.
Oh, guys.
That's how I started my life of crime right there. No one was hurt, don't worry. She's fine. But the girl did hit a mailbox on her way to Target. For an 8-year-old, I've had more accidents, yeah. And listen to this. No, listen to this. Listen to this. After taking her home, police joked that they let her finish her frap because they're not mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Cue the music, Leo. Let's get started, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my dear friend. It's Fallon, everybody.
You freaked me out earlier because you were like, that's your daughter in 3 years.
I said, this is how it starts with Olive. That's right, yeah.
The life of crime.
Has she, can I ask you, have you given her a Starbucks? Like, is she one of those little kids? When I go to Disney and I see these kids ordering like a extra large venti frappuccino.
Right.
I'm like, that's a lot of sugar for those children. Has Starbucks ever hit her lips?
Just hot chocolate.
Oh, that's fine.
But no, yeah, my stepson used to always want that. I'm like, no, they have like one frappuccino that doesn't have caffeine, I think, but the rest are caffeine. I'm like, you're 9. You do not need caffeine.
No.
You're good. So yeah, she's had a hot chocolate, but
that's fine.
Yeah, that's about it.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How's the puppy?
So good. I cannot
Frank,
believe
right? Frank's
yeah,
the name?
Frank.
Yeah.
He's sleeping through the night. It's crazy.
That's still?
Yes. The downfall is he's now humping my golden doodle. So that is, it's a lot. And she doesn't know what to do.
It's the first time that's ever been said in 10 years of our show. Oh, 2. We've had 2 humping of golden doodles on the show, yeah. I'm sorry that that's happening to you.
Me too, poor Beef. She lays on the floor and she's so big and he's so little and he just, we're like, what, Frank, get off of her.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
We're having that with Milo. My boxer puppy is 7 months and he hasn't been and he's starting to get a little randy with other
stuffed animals.
He's starting to he's starting to watch dog adult films when we're not in the room, and we're just noticing some stuff.
Lassie gets him going.
That's right. Yeah. No, he prefers Benji.
Oh, obviously, yeah. A street dog.
Yeah.
A bad boy.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but now we're debating, and don't you? Our vet is. I know I'm going to get get emails. The good and the bad. I'm going to listen to my vet. We are debating. We've had all of our dogs neutered. Our vet, though, is making us wonder if we're going to. I think we are, but yeah, because I've only had male dogs, but yeah.
See, and this is my first male dog. He is neutered, but I also know that like girl dogs do this too at times. So it's not just a boy dog thing, but my other girl dogs haven't really. So it was surprising. And I, again, felt very bad for Dolly. That's why I stopped sending her to doggy daycare, because I'd watch the dog cams and she was just being, I would look in and I felt like I was paying for her to be humped all day. And I was like, she didn't like it.
Yeah, you see, it's not really on the list of things you can offer for the dog. You know, nap time, yeah, noon humping, yeah.
So bad.
Well, enough hump talk. Let's get to the dish. It's time for the hot dish, everybody. Let me get this. Oh, yeah. There's my spoon. First up, beware of a glitter and confetti shortage, because Dancing with the Stars is back, everybody. That's right. Season 33 of the show premiered Tuesday night with 13 new celebs. I put that in air quotes. But first up, look. This is why I'm watching. He stole our hearts in Paris. Nerdy gymnast, Mr. Pummelhorse. Steven, I keep calling him Adirondack chair, but it's look. Good. But he took his glasses off. He took his glasses. To quote my girl, he can't see without his glasses. Anyway, Steven that was for you, Colleen. Steven got a 21 out of 30 on night one. But, you know, Olympians they're very athletic. They can twist. They can turn. They can flip, Fallon.
They can. Who are the judges now, by the way?
Derek Hoof. And Bruno, and then Carrie-Anne Anaba.
Yes, okay.
I still love how the announcer says her name.
I know, it's funny.
That will never not be entertaining. Carrie-Anne Anaba. I love the announcer. Okay, well, next, she's one of my faves on Traders, and she's one of my faves on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra Parks, look. Right there, the cha-cha. So, Phaedra did pretty well. She got 19 out of 30. I mean, you know, for night one, and she's not really a dancer. Oh, God, if you've never watched Atlanta and you've never watched Traders, watch those two shows for Phaedra.
Okay.
She's one of my favorite reality stars ever, period. One contestant is already being called a front runner. Disney actress Chandler Kinney got the highest score of the night. She got 23 out of 30 for a tango. But keep in mind, y'all, she should get this. She studied dance since she was 3.
Oh.
While other kids at 3 are driving to Target, she's dancing. ABC's. I don't like. I'm sorry, and I know they're running out of stars, so they can't be picky.
Clearly.
They clearly can't. But I don't like that. I don't like when they have that advantage.
It isn't fair.
I don't like that.
No, it isn't.
ABC saved the most talked about contestant for the final performance, convicted con artist, Anna Delvey. So watch this. Her dance opened with a shot of her bedazzled ankle bracelet. Yeah. Which she's required to wear the ankle bracelet following her stint in prison. Yeah. The former prisoner got an 18 out of 30. So there we go. She looks pretty. She looks good.
I was telling you guys, my favorite were the press interviews beforehand. They're like, oh, is there anyone from previous seasons that you admire and you hope to be like? And she's like, I haven't watched the show. And they're like, oh, well, what are your goals this year? I don't have any. I was like, okay.
What's her goal? For her ankle bracelet to not go off, during the production.
That's so crazy. amazing.
A double elimination, by the way, will go down next week on ABC. If you missed it, you can also watch it on Hulu. Next in the hot dish, Teens in Love, season 3 of a show that I've loved. I think it's just so the Netflix hit Heartstopper is based on the comic. Yeah, it's streaming soon, and we're getting our first look at the season 3 trailer. Look at this.
Our friendship group is just all over the place.
I worry about you all the time.
I hate feeling like this. I don't know what to do now. I really love him.
Sometimes people need more support than one person can give. You can be there for him, standing together, even when it's hard. That's love, darling.
Yeah. Heartstopper season 3 premieres October 3rd. I said it every time we talk about this show, whether it's the first season up to 3. I rarely get serious, but I'm not going to get overly serious. But I'll just say, as a guy that grew up as a young gay kid in Indiana, that saw very little of himself in media, this would have helped me a whole heck of a lot. I would have been, if I would have seen something like this, I felt like I had no allies. I felt very different. I felt like I was the only person in the world. Well, let's be clear, I was in Indiana. I probably was the only gay person within a couple miles, but I'm just glad this is out there. It's a positive. It's not salacious. It's just actually just a beautiful story for kids that are struggling, kids that feel other, to look at and go, you know what? I'm more than okay. I'm valid and I matter, and that's why I love that show. You can watch all the seasons right now on Netflix. We're going to take a break. No more humping talk when we return. Back in a moment. I don't know. We'll be right back. Stay with us. I mean, Colleen is coming out, so yeah. Welcome back to the show. We're going to be talking about raising teens in a little bit. We're going to be baking too. Right now, though, George Clooney is known for pranking his famous friends. He stopped by Jimmy Kimmel last night, or on Tuesday night rather, and talked about, this is so good, sending letters using Brad Pitt stationery. Watch this.
The Brad Pitt one was brutal.
What did you do with that?
Oh, I sent to everybody. I sent to Don Cheadle. I sent it to Tom Cruise, saying that they want to do, interview 2, but this time Brad wants to play Lestat, And I sent it to Meryl Streep with a box of CDs for dialect. And he said, this guy helped me with my accent in Troy, and I think he could really help you.
Brad this afternoon said that Tom called him and said, yeah, it's cool. You can play Lestat. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Can you imagine? That is such a good prank.
It's so funny.
I don't even have personalized stationery. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I have Jason Matheson personalized stationery.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm going to start sending it out.
Send it to the bosses here. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel actually gave Clooney the stationery with Brad Pitt's name. Clooney and Brad Pitt, by the way, star in the new movie Wolves, which opens on Friday. More dish now. You could call it a mix between The Love Boat and Grey's Anatomy. And I have been telling you about this for a little while. It's a network show that I'm really excited for. The first full trailer for the new Ryan Murphy show is out. It's called Dr. Odyssey.
Welcome aboard the Odyssey. Allow me to introduce Avery and Tristan. You must be my brilliant nurses.
We are the ship's brilliant and capable nurses, yes.
Of course. I'm sorry. Our mission is to preserve the dream. And that's why you're here. She's crashing. Keep these dreamers safe.
I have a pulse.
You're going to be okay.
Hey, should we talk about what happened?
Did you want to talk about?
No, I was just wondering if you.
No, I totally.
Okay,
I don't have
then
to. No,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm great.
I'm good.
Great, we're doing great. Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Never know how much.
Yep. Look at that cast. So, yep, that's Joshua Jackson, Pacey if you're nasty, from Dawson's Creek as the sexy doctor. And like the Love Boat, it features guest stars each week. I love that. You saw in the trailer there, John Stamos is going to step on board. Gina Gershon and hello, Shania Twain.
What?
Is stepping on the boat.
Okay.
Dr. Odyssey premieres next week on ABC, then you can stream it on Hulu. When did Joshua Jackson get a glow up?
First of all, he's always been hot. I was always Team Pacey.
I was too.
I was a Dawson's Creek freak. And yeah, so since day one for me, but I mean, you know, like anyone, you lose your like little, I don't know, fullness in your face, I guess, at a certain age. I never did. But,
I never did
some people
either, yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. He's been hot for a very long time, Jason.
Oh,
yeah.
He looks really good. And I got to tell you, no offense to the boats I've been on, but
I'm sure none is taken.
no,
by the
nobody looked like that on the Celebrity Apex that I was on.
No.
I went on Royal Caribbean. Nobody looked like that.
You had the guys entering the belly flop contest in the pool. Yeah.
No, I had a man, the first ship I ever went, the first cruise I ever went on, true story. The first day we're by the pool, and Colin and I were unsure about cruising. And I'm like, not that type of cruising, you pervs. But we're on the boat, first day, first morning, first pool, we're sitting there, and I look and I went, oh my God. And there's a man, half naked, wearing Speedos with a full plate of ribs standing in the pool. Eating his ribs.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be eating ribs in a public pool.
That was not his first cruise then.
No, it wasn't. And the only thing I excused him was because he was hot.
Oh, okay,
but other than that,
right.
You should not be eating ribs in a pool. I
agree. That's gross.
I have minimal standards. Next with TV, sticking with Oprah. She's hitting prime time again just days after her artificial intelligence special on ABC. Oprah, pick a network, girl. She's moving over to CBS for her next Oprah special. This time, she's sitting down with actress and granddaughter of Elvis, Riley Keough. The show is called The Presleys, Elvis, Lisa Marie, and Riley. And it's going to have never before seen family photos, videos. Why this is a big deal is, well, hello, it's Oprah. She always makes news. And it's going to be the first in-depth interview with Riley after the death of her mom, Lisa Marie Presley, which I can't believe it's been nearly 2 years ago. Here's why I'm interested, or why I think it's going to be real good. I'm old enough to remember the Oprah show, and one of my favorite episodes of the Oprah show, period, was a two-parter that Oprah did with Priscilla and Lisa Marie.
Okay.
And it was Lisa Marie was, until the day she passed, a very private person. It was the most Lisa Marie had ever opened up. It was a fascinating conversation. My point being is, if anyone can get Riley to talk about loss on a scale that a lot of us won't know, it's going to be Oprah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great talk.
I mean, obviously, that was devastating to lose her mother. I think a lot of people want to talk to her about Elvis, and she's like, I didn't know him. You know what I mean? So, like, people, I think you forget that she didn't know her grandfather.
Hell,
so,
Lisa Marie barely knew her father.
Yeah,
you know,
so,
I mean, she was a child.
Yeah, but I don't know if you watched the show she was in, Daisy Jones and the Six.
Did you like it?
It was probably my favorite.
Clap. Okay, row two.
It was probably my favorite show last year.
Really?
It was a limited series. I had Jake watch it. He loved it. We were listening to the soundtrack like nonstop after. It's very good.
Okay, you make me want to watch it. I had a couple people in my life that didn't like it.
It's like, I think it's loosely based on Fleetwood Mac, right? So she's like the Stevie Nicks character. The lead is kind of like the Lindsey Buckingham character, and it's yeah, it's very cool. I liked it a lot.
I'm gonna watch it. I heard somebody's phone go off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, Leo, take camera 5. What the audience doesn't know is, for season 10, we have something special for people whose phone goes off in the audience. It's called The Balcony, and it's up there. Gert, can you get a shot of the balcony? This is where we put naughty audience members. It's right up there. Go ahead and take a shot right there. We got it decorated for the people. We'll have the security guard right there. There it is. That's right. So if I hear a ring, security will remove you and put you up there. By the way, that special airs on CBS on October 8th. Next on the dish, a new show you have to hear about. It's called Anatomy of Lies, and it looks into the rise and fall of a writer and producer from Grey's Anatomy who lied her way to the top. Watch.
She was co-executive producer and highly paid, but that wasn't enough.
Her writing was so highly regarded because Finch had been through so much.
She fought cancer. She went public about sexual assault. She lost a friend in the Tree of Life shooting.
She would tell me, like, maybe I'm suffering this way so that I can write this way, too.
How is it that so many awful things keep happening to this poor woman?
I started to realize things are not matching up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It was all a lie.
She would do whatever it takes to get ahead.
I have been taken by a genius.
I don't know who my wife is. I trusted her completely. But I needed people to know the truth.
Yeah. Elizabeth Finch's lies came to light in a Vanity Fair expose in 2022, as you saw in the trailer there. This is a 3-episode series. It's going to be on Peacock on October 15th. I had heard a little bit about this. I did not know the extent of the web.
I knew she lied to be on that show. I didn't know she was even lying to her wife. That's, wow. Okay.
I mean, when
I'll watch that.
When you lie about having a variety, she had lied about cancer, right, Jeff? She lied. I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah.
To work on Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know. Yeah, people. Ugh.
From one creepy trailer to another, this is so good. We talked about this in the meeting. Come back to the TV. Anna Kendrick stars, and Anna Kendrick directs for the first time a new movie based on the real-life dating game killer from the 70s. This is a teaser. I can't wait for the full trailer. This is so creepy.
Yes.
The movie's called Woman of the Hour. Look at this.
Excuse me, man. Can you give us another round? We'll have to get out of here then, huh? I'll walk with you. Hey. You told me your number?
I just gave it to you.
Yeah, no, I know. I just want to make sure I have the right one.
Right. Just let me see it and
Can't repeat it from memory?
Right? Kendrick plays a woman who met the serial killer while they were contestants on the dating game. It hits Netflix October 18th. I think they needed a tighter screening process. But yeah.
No kidding.
But this really happened. And I'm one of those, I don't know if when I watch something that's based on a true story, all I do right after, I Google everything I can about the event.
Well, I want to know what the real people looked like.
Me too.
I want to know, and half the time it ends up ruining the actual ending for me. Well, we know the ending here, but I mean, usually it ruins the ending of a show, and I'm like, oh man, I do the same thing.
That trailer, the whole thing, audience, you watch, isn't it good? It's so creepy.
The music is perfect for it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And I love Anna Kendrick anyway.
I do too, and I'm interested to see her directing. Thank goodness I've dated a really creepy person, but I mean, not quite that creepy. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I haven't had any, I mean, knock on wood, I'm married now. Hopefully I won't date again. But I haven't had any of those situations, luckily. Yeah.
Thank goodness. We're going to take a break. We have a very special guest, a friend making her first appearance on the new set. That and more when we come back. Back in a moment. She keeps it real when it comes to parenting. Coming up in just a little bit, our buddy Colleen Lindstrom is back with some real talk on dinner time and teens. And then we're heading into the Jason Show kitchen. Oh, we loved him before. He impressed us with his stunning desserts. Jeremy and Tilly is back. That and more when we come back. Every once in a while, we tackle some parenting topics on the show. And the last time that our next guest was here, she was on a mom strike. and you all loved it. She learned a lot during that strike, and it forced her family to actually make some changes. Audience, give it up for my buddy, Colleen Lindstrom, everybody.
This is so great. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you, honey.
There we are, my love. Oh.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. So you've rearranged.
I know. The last time you were here, things looked a little different, friend.
Okay, so Jason's been texting me like pictures of the progress. I got to see previews. It's okay. It's VIP. It's fine. And I said to you, I kept on saying to you, this is your big boy studio.
I know. It's like a big boy studio. Yeah. It looks like we're very happy. We're very happy. How you doing?
I'm good.
You do? You comfortable? Can we get you
I talked to Fallon backstage. We're sharing custody of this pillow.
The back pillow, yes,
It's so great for people with short legs.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's measured. You guys are about the same height. It's literally measured
for us.
For you. Yes.
Oh man, we're gonna have to fight over this later.
I love your earrings.
Thank you.
Reminds me of my grandma Mazak. She loved the butterflies.
We love the butterflies at our house too.
Okay. You went on a mom strike.
Okay. I did, and I do just need to clarify because I did get a little pushback.
You did.
On your page.
I know you did.
From somebody who was like, the only people that suffer because of this are the children, and I was like, okay. So just to be clear, I did not emotionally abandon my children. I just showed them that they too can use the nice refrigerator and microwave and oven in the kitchen, and that they can also forage for food. I don't need to be the hunter-gatherer for them, nor does my husband. They are capable.
They're capable, and give their ages if you don't mind also.
So I have a 17-year-old who is a senior in high school, and I have twin 14-year-olds who are both freshmen in high school.
They can fend for themselves.
Fine.
They're fine.
One of them can drive. I'm like, you really can hunt.
Yeah.
Get out there. You know the way to Lunds.
And I'll say, an audience, you don't know her like I do. I can't expect it, but I say this about my dogs when people, say, oh, I'm worried. If there's a dog you don't need to worry about, it's my dog. If there are kids you do not need to worry about, it's Colleen's children. Colleen and Matt's children.
They are thriving.
They're wonderful parents.
They are thriving.
And they are thriving.
They are
okay. So you did the strike.
Yeah.
What was the payoff? Did you learn anything? Did the family learn anything?
I don't know if the family did. Jury's out on that, but I did. So, I mean, because you don't know this will not surprise you because you know me so well.
I do.
I was spending like 2 hours on the weekend making a menu for the week and figuring out like how much time things would take to cook and when people's activities were, and then do the grocery shopping list. And I don't like food waste, so everything is, although I will tell you, if you look at my vegetable drawer, you will know I'm an optimist because I have a lot of goals. And that is,
I just love that you have a vegetable. I think I have a crisper. I just don't use it.
You just don't use it. So see, that's the thing. I'm an optimist. So I'm like, look at all these green vegetables for now. And then they're not anymore. Anyway.
I heard that. Do you know what the producers just said?
What?
My vegetable drawer is used for the limes for my vodka soda.
Listen. It's all about balance.
Thank you, Colleen.
Yes. Okay, so that's one of the things I stopped when I was on strike because I was like, I am so tired of doing this and nobody appreciates it. And do you know what I started doing? I started doing like meal deliveries. I know that sounds like so bougie, but let me tell you what, the cost to grief ratio of like not having to do the menu.
Cost to grief? Is that a scale?
To grief ratio, you don't use that all the time. That's like the parenting. It gave me 2 hours of my life back, and then the food just arrives to you and you have to cook it still, but then I'm also not attached to it, so I'm not like, oh, they don't like my chicken. I'm like, that's not even my chicken. Somebody else's chicken. Yeah, I know.
Okay, but let me ask you.
Yeah.
Cost-wise, we don't talk about the economy here on the Jason Show, but
why not start now?
But things. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
This is not political. Things are expensive.
Yeah.
I would imagine delivery services are probably not much more expensive. The meal kits are.
When you get the meal kit, it's like everything is exactly the right portion for the recipe you're making. So remember I said I don't like food waste and I have an optimistic vegetable drawer. When you do those food delivery things, it's like you're using all of the ingredients and then everything gets eaten either at the table. But see, here's the other thing, Jace. The other thing, I have a family of 5, as I said before, and we're having a struggle because like sometimes I'll feel like, oh, the reservation is for 5 people at my table. And then we get like a text from one of the kids. It's like, I've got plans. And somebody else is like, I've got a rehearsal. And then somebody else is like, I've got a practice that I forgot to tell you about. And then suddenly it's just Matt and me. And we're like, well, looks like it's a feast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bonkers.
Are you finding though, just off the top of your head, are you finding you are spending a lot more? Like money-wise?
No. Oh gosh, no.
Because that's probably what people are thinking right now.
No, they are totally. And again, like the cost to grief ratio. Like I believe time is money, right?
Yes.
I believe my time is worth something. So to take the 2 hours a weekend away and then not have the food waste, it's just like. And also, I don't like grocery stores. I don't like. I know.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Jeff.
Love it.
I don't.
We have to go, but can I tell you, it's a happy place for me.
Okay.
I'll go grocery shopping for you.
Well, I am going to take you up on that.
Fallon's going to join the conversation. She has a teen in her house, too, when we come back. Back in a moment. I do. I love grocery shopping.
That surprises me. Because you know why? People just...
Let's make it a good day.
We're back with Colleen Lindstrom, the host of the Bronze Medal Live podcast. We'll tell you how to get that in a little bit. Fallon has joined the conversation because you have a teen in your house.
I do have a stepson who is 16, almost 17.
Ooh.
So the food thing is so funny. I told them, I was like,
Colleen, you'll love
I
this.
refused to do multiple dinners.
Oh.
I was like, I'm done. I am done doing like 2 to 3 dinners to satisfy people. So all my stepson ate for like 3 years was ramen noodles, mac and cheese, or pizza or cheeseburgers. It's like all his palate would allow.
Yeah.
So I found a bowl on Amazon that cooks ramen in 3 minutes because I was sick of boiling the water too.
Yeah.
Because it was too young to boil the water.
Yes.
And
We've gone through phases where we're like, this is what's for dinner. And then we put like a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and jelly. And we're like, that's if you choose not to eat this, that's your choice.
Yes, he is an air fryer master now too.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Okay.
so that he can use. We love the like little bear chicken. It almost like looks like kind of like Chick-fil-A patties from like Costco. Toss them in, and he's basically makes sandwiches.
Also, you know, you can buy the Chick-fil-A sauce also. So we just do homemade Chick-fil-A like all the time.
Oh, I love
Sundays.
all the new
It's
sauces.
great because you know you can't go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, all the fake sauces.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's watching. They're getting ready. Their child is entering teenhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of mind advice, if you could speak to them.
Okay, so here's the thing. You know what? I'm all about just being honest about parenting. Like that's all. And
you both are not precious about it. I complimented Fallon about this 2 days ago. Yes.
Yeah, because we need these voices because they don't tell you this when they hand you the fresh bundle of baby. They don't tell you. They're not like, hey, oh, by the way, when they get to be teenagers, the thing you're gonna loathe is talking about dinner and feeding them constantly. Also, you will think you're really good at keeping your pantry stocked, and you are gonna. People always go, oh, they're gonna eat you out of house and home. I don't know what that means, but now I do.
Yeah.
Like I cannot keep up with their little growing mouth, body things. I can't.
No.
And so my biggest piece of advice is like go easy on yourself because what you don't realize is that dinner time turns into the opening sequence of Benny Hill. Like it's a disaster. Constant. Because again, one person is going one plate and you'll think like I'm going to make this great nutritious meal with all of the food groups represented and it's going to come hot and ready to their mouths and they're going to sit down at the table and they can't get out of there fast enough.
I know.
And you're like just trying to get them to talk to you a little bit. Yeah.
What would you say, Fallon?
Well, I spend all the time on the meal, and then my daughter will be like, "This is yucky," and I'm like,
Meal delivery.
Yeah. We we have a rule. So like growing up, I was like of the family standards of like you clear your plate before you leave the table, but we don't do that. She has to try a bite of each item. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't have to eat it. But later when she's hungry and she thinks she's going to get like a snack like cereal, it's like, nope, here's your dinner plate. You can reevaluate if you liked it or not. That's what we do.
Joan Crawford used to do that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Joan Crawford used to do that. She did. Christina?
We all can have a little Joan in us.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's a great scene in Mommy Dearest where she makes Christina sit at that dinner table for like 4 hours.
Yeah. Also, I would say too, this like goes with even like when you first have a baby and you're raising a baby, and a lot of women get very overwhelmed. A lot of the time on Instagram, I see women being like, I just need meal ideas. I don't see guys posting that as much. Now, granted, I don't follow as many guys, but this is like my motto now in life, that guys are capable of doing literally everything that you are except for breastfeeding. So when they ask if they can help, don't continuously say, I got it. Be like, yes, you can plan dinner for the next week. Like, I think it's a balance, you know?
Oh, I'm totally, my husband's in the audience and I'm like, making eye contact with him. I'm like, okay.
How much do you want to stare at Matt right now?
You know
Matt's good though.
He is super good. Like, and actually he really is good about, like, he does take on the meal planning. Here's an aspirational thing. And this truly is, this is aspirational. I'm not there. I've tried but failed. But like, I really feel like if you also give some responsibility to a kid to say, what do you, like, you are in charge of dinner tonight, because they're capable of it. And if you give them that power to say, like, you want this and you're going to provide it and make it, that's a great way to do it.
She's the best. It's Colleen Lindstrom, everybody. The Bronze Medal Life. Search for it wherever you get your podcasts. And she sometimes fills in on our radio station, My Talk, as well. And she's just the best. Follow her on socials as well. We'll be right back. Colleen Lindstrom, everybody, one more time.
Thank you so much.
That was great. Welcome back, everyone. We're in the kitchen. Well, our next guest not only impressed us with his stunning desserts, he also had us dying. He's sassy, he's witty, he's fabulous. Please welcome back to our show, pastry chef Jeremy and Tilly, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
It was funny. Not that I did remember you. I mean, you know,
I'm hard to forget.
Well, no, you're hard to forget. And a compliment to you when the producers were going over the week, and they're like, the sassy one. And I go, of course, it's Jeremy. Yeah. So what are we making today?
So today we're going to be making some challah bread.
Okay.
This Saturday I have a pop-up for a bakery and some pottery, and I figured I'd get you the first-hand experience of what we'll be offering.
I've never made this. I make cakes. I obviously make biscuits, but I've never done this, so I'm a little scared. So what do I need to know?
Well, I start off small for you, so we'll ease on into it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to do a quick demo for you.
Please, yes.
So we have one little individual challah braid. We're going to give it a little pat, flip, a little turn.
So you're doing that really fast. And now I've...
Well, okay. I only have 5 minutes.
I know. Yeah.
All right. So now you're going to roll it out to really the length that you would like it to be.
Okay.
I usually go for a forearm length. That's my goal.
Okay.
And what we're going to be making is this cute little breakfast bun. So we're going to start off simple.
So that turns into that.
Absolutely. Remember that hog tying I talked about last time? It comes in handy.
Never said by a guest before. Remember the hog tying that I talked about. Okay. What is the bread? Like, what is the basis of the bread? If you started there.
Oh yeah. So this is a kosher style challah, which means it covers the kosher standards, but I am not kosher, so it can't be used for everything. But the bread is a egg-enriched dough. So no dairy in it. Oh. I know it's weird for the Midwest.
Yeah.
But I found this bread really easy and user-friendly and very forgiving when I was getting used to baking.
Okay, that's good. I need a forgiving bread. Because I've actually never made bread. I've never made bread. Again, I can bake a lot of stuff. I just can't make bread. Okay, so what do I do? Where do I start?
So you're going to start by making a rope.
Okay. So I just grab this one?
Yep, that one's for you.
This little...
Give it a little press.
Give it a little press, okay.
Then you're just going to fold it onto each other.
Fold it onto each other. Okay, there we go. Like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then one more time.
Oh, one more time. Okay. Oh,
nice and tight.
Nice. Okay, there we go. Okay.
There we go. And now you're going to roll it out.
Audience? Okay.
Gently.
Gently roll. Okay,
Gently
there
roll.
we go.
You're gonna like gradually add pressure as you go out.
Okay. Oh, mine's not real.
A little more pressure.
A little more pressure. Okay.
There you go. Great. And then you're gonna want to taper the ends a little bit.
Okay.
So that means you're gonna come to a little point. Okay. You know, this is great.
This is great. Yeah. There we go. Hey, I did it, everybody. Look at that.
There we go.
There we go.
So now the easy part.
Okay.
You're gonna make it look like a little ribbon.
Okay. There we go.
You're gonna flip one in and out, so you get a little knot.
In and out. Okay.
And then this bottom one, you're gonna flip inside.
Which one? In this?
Oh, your knot's a little tight.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna go
inside. Okay.
And then you're gonna connect the 2 points.
Right here. Okay, at the bottom. Connect the 2 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh.
There you go.
Audience, you are very easily impressed, everybody. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, no, that's cute.
Right?
Oh, now see, I like that.
Yeah.
And that turns into that.
Yes. So this is a traditional Kaiser shape, which you'll often find in like New York bodegas.
Yeah.
Just a different dough.
Okay, now if you're taking the round dough and you're turning it into something much larger like the actual loaf, is it basically the same process?
Absolutely not. But since you asked.
But yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So.
How quickly can you do? Let's see how quickly you can do that. So it's not the same process whatsoever.
So of course you're gonna make braid, or you're gonna make ropes, and then if you've ever braided someone's hair, I don't know if you're a gunkle or.
I am a gunkle, but yeah, I've never. You know what? I've never braided hair. Yeah, I've had my hair braided when I was a kid, but no, that was Don't ask, long story. Anyway, so you make a whole bunch of these and you braid them together.
Yep, so if you can do a classic like French braid.
Okay.
Which I'm sure some of the ladies will know.
Yeah.
In Holotalk, that's just called a 4-strand braid.
Okay.
So we're gonna make 4 of these strands.
And then once you put it in the oven, how long does this need to bake?
This baked in about 20 minutes.
Okay. Now, as you're rolling the braids here, I want to also, because I want to promote this. This is your work too. The pottery is your work too.
Yep.
Oh my God, this is so. You are multi-talented, my friends.
You don't even know the half of it.
I was going to say the list. And where are you going to be this weekend?
We're going to be at Bench Press Letterpress.
Okay.
And Design on 26th and Franklin, starting at 10 a.m. And it'll be while supplies last.
There we go. And if you're watching us locally, come watch. You can also watch them compete on Next Baking Master Paris. All episodes are streaming on Max. And again, a bakery pop-up this Saturday for our local audience. Saturday morning at Minneapolis at Bench Press Letterhouse. Look how quickly you did that. Give it up for Jeremy, everybody. We'll be posting this on social a little bit later. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, love. Welcome back, and happy birthday to everyone celebrating in our birthday club. To get that pin, sashing up to $20 of free play at our partners, Grand Casino. Every week we also pay tribute to, we love all of you, our JVIPs, our big fans. First up this week, it's Natalie from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. She started watching us in 2020 while working from home. Natalie watches with her 9-year-old daughter, and she loves our whole crew. Oh, and she's actually in the audience today, and we didn't know. That is hysterical. She gets a mug and entered to win the monthly grand prize, which includes a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture and a $250 gift certificate to Renew Med Spa, which we'll just give her right now. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Who knew? Who knew? There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. That's right. I got to tell you, our guest today, one of our guests, Colleen Lindstrom, she gave that to me. We're both big big Disney fans, and that's from the Carousel of Progress, which is one of the oldest attractions at the Disney parks. Started at the World's Fair, and then Walt moved it over, and that's a song. And it's just a positive little thing, a little affirmation. So people wanted me to put knickknacks back on the desk. So I like to please the people. So there's a knickknack. But yeah, I can't believe the JVIP is in the audience. She didn't know. Right there she is. And it's funny, she goes, I didn't give you permission to use that photo. Yeah. Tomorrow, is it worth the hype? Fallon is trying out the popular cucumber salad that's taking over TikTok. Plus, don't miss my interview with Joe Locke from Heartstopper and Agatha All Along. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because no one can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.